Just going to show you roughly how to remove the Capstan roller, the rubber roller, in case you need to clean it or change the bearings. So as you can see, firstly, all this stuff, the heads, you never touch because it's already designed, lined up, all that. If you touch that, you'll knock out the alignment and all of a sudden you're on your own. So don't look at me, I'm not interested in redoing it. So what you do is you always just take off parts as you need to if there's a problem. So here I'm using the M2.5. Now just very carefully do this because underneath this is a little like a washer that supports it. So if you lose that, you're going to be waiting 3 weeks to get another one. So you pull that out very carefully, as you can see. Then you pull out, just make sure you put them somewhere they're not going to fall onto the floor and get lost. Then you pull out this little sleeve here, as you can see. Now, you have to very carefully pull out this and try and get your finger underneath if you can, or even worst case like a piece of paper. Let me just see if I can do something a bit jerry here. Just a piece of paper underneath so you don't lose that washer that I've been talking about. So now you'll see if I put my finger underneath, if I turn this upside down, and I'll show you the washer that I'm talking about. I just dropped it. Yeah, I just dropped it. See, even I make those mistakes. So luckily it's just fallen through. So this is the washer itself. Normally it looks like that. Okay, just so you can see it. But that's what you don't want to see. And you can see it just very slightly keeps the roller from scratching the bottom of the thing. So you have to make sure you don't lose this little bugger, otherwise you'll be waiting for another one for weeks to come back from me. Okay, so basically that's how you take the roller off. Obviously remember that it's sticking up in this direction. And to wash the roller, it's very, just very rarely. You don't overdo it because it's dangerous to sometimes to wash this too much. But the guy I get these done, Terry, which is in the States, he just recommends using just soap and water, which is fair enough. One thing you must not do is get oil on this. If you get oil on this, it's all over Red Rover. It doesn't work then anymore. So it must be always rubbery and no oil. Okay, simple as that. And yes, there is a 1.3 spanner in your little kit that comes with the machine. So yeah, this is 1.3. So basically, this is just to unscrew these to remove the bearings. But I'll just carefully do these for you so you can see the basics of them. So you just loosen them first. Don't lose them because to get them again or to find exactly a match that's exactly the same size is going to be purgatory. So just always be mindful that you don't lose the buggers. Alright. Of course I can supply them for you, but geez, you really don't want to go that road because then you'll be waiting for a few weeks before you get them. Right, so now as you can see we've just removed this bit here, which is just a big washer holding things down, and you can see now the actual roller sitting in here. Now if you've got a problem with a bit of noise, sometimes all it is just a roller needing a touch of oil. So now there's two rollers in here, by the way, so not just one. So you need to put it upside down and then use something just to prod out the rollers if you can. These ones are pretty tight. So if they're tight, there's not a lot we can do with them. They've been pressed in, so they're pretty tight. You can try just a touch of oil in them, but the other option is just to replace the whole roller, which is, as you saw me remove it. We'll have to replace it and pop it back in, obviously. So that's the other option. But normally if it's not so tight, you can pull them both out and put a touch of oil on this one and a touch of oil, just a really small drop of oil, very tiny, and they'll obviously, as they turn, they'll mix it up. Or worst case, we can replace the whole roller.